Wachunga kara. It's time. Nikwara Mogi, it's time. It's time to ask ourselves tough questions. What we did, would it cost us to go back to the village? It is a sacrifice we have to say. It's not, you don't have to walk back. You don't just walk back into the village. No, it never happens like that. You find your way through the village. I told you it has taken 23 years for me to wait to get Nying Marijuogi. Le Ramad allow me to say it, Jogi has accepted. I was 21 years old. Just came back from an elite training with the Mossad, those who know. We had a funeral at home. Not in our home inside, but our cousins. An uncle of mine had died. And on the burial day, Liel Maiti Podenia Sewanda. My relatives are here. They know. Some of them know, some of them don't. Some might have been young, they didn't. Nobody had ever told them this. So it was a few minutes then. Ibi iko tero maiti kaburini or a bur. Somebody had split firewood as usual, but this person left an axe. He left it a laro. Now, my grandfather, Martin, and the brother to this cousin, Mothon, picked up a fight. Word of mouth. And it quickly turned very violent, very quickly. When it started, I wasn't even aware. I wasn't even there. But it turned quickly. So I picked up when it's turning violent. I was about minus 10, between 10, 15 meters away. So they are holding each other. They like now fighting physically. Mighty put near and then people are making this. But my younger grandfather picked up the axe that was lying around there. And my uncle had slipped. He was on the ground. And my grandfather was going to split his head into two with an axe. It was going to happen. Within a split of a second, with the training that I had climbing hills and everything, how I reached that axe before I think it was 15 centimeters. You know, ruler marbukcha, ruler what you're gonna mulch. It had already passed that ruler no doom. It was going to the head. My grandfather flew so far away from what happened to him, from me. And the axe flew up, and I caught it up air before it fell on the ground. This is what we are talking about. There had to be ceremonies around the lay. And that is where a lot of things happened, because, yeah, that's where I was told a lot of things that would come later in life. One of them is happening now, rebuilding back the village. It's by God's grace that Ramogi Cultural Institute of Low Heritage, from nowhere, thought I need to be part and parcel of it. 23 years later, I'm given the name by elders, Ouda Onle. Thank you, cultural champions. Until next time, as we continue to be the rhythm of our ancestral journey. Ramoth Tieke.
Erokamano sana. Erokamano sana Ouda Onle. At least now we understand where the le comes from. Mano, the one who saved the situation from being dire and death from occurring by holding the axe. Mane Onle. The owner, the axe did not kill anyone because it found its owner. It was going to be used for murder, but it landed in the hands of the owner. So there was life saved. Our lives saved because of that. So, Erokamano Ahinya for being with us. Yeah. It is your precious time. You as the message, we just as the messengers, we hope we have done you great service, honor, and we have portrayed you in the best light. Again, Luo is scientific. I'll say this again and again and again. Luo is scientific. Very scientific. Do not be fooled by the little traditional stories you've heard. Credit that to the overseers. In its originalness, in its origin, it is one of the most beautiful things I've ever found in this world. So deep, so layered. With that, we tell you gladly and with all happiness that you are this message. You are the inheritance of this great legacy. You are the evidence of these great people. As we go on, as you find the strength in you to do the work that is ahead of us, for the village, for the surrounding, and for the continent, for the world, and eventually for the galaxy. May you be equipped, courageous, bold, skillful in taking your part of the universe. being part of fear. You stretch your hands and become the totality all you can be. And now as we wind up, I say again, thank you. I can say thank you like a million times. Join us tomorrow as we do another beautiful session of the Luo Girl. We go a little deeper, a little more. Hopefully, we have a little more insight and develop a bit more foresight and see why the Luo Girl was important now that we've understood how the village was important. Why the village in Luo is seen as the center of civilization. They call it literally that the center of civilization. For the pure human being, for the Luo. That's why it was so arranged. So next time when you look at the structure of the village, then you'll start seeing what it really means. It was not just the few huts you saw in your up country. That was when things have been lost and people have forgotten who they are. And we have a majority of the ones who did not finish the process of being Luo. Now we have those ones are the ones who are telling us about being Luo and all this and writing books about Luo heritage and culture. So when you find your healing, your strength to be yourself, your identity to be yourself again. Good evening, good night, good morning, according to which place you are on this wonderful place we call the earth. Enjoy your evening, your morning, your day. As always, may it have challenges, but what you can overcome. Just a little. That is overcomable. Thank you also to Ramogi Cultural Institute for the opportunity. Let me say the whole name. Let me be respectful. Ramogi Cultural Institute for Luo Heritage and Luo Heritage Research and Education, for giving us this opportunity to be able to talk and not discuss, but present this ideas to you, the message, to you, the throne. And with that, I bid you farewell until the next one. Erokamano. Audedo wacho gimoro kose iwuo kod DJ mondo olonjwa into some nice weekend relaxation kama.
What did with DJ? Get mock up, give up pack. Yeah, with DJ. I'll talk to you later. JK Winja. JK.
Anka.
Yeah, with DJ. Well, pass it to DJ. Give up pack.
Ano ber.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ano ber sana.
Everywhere.